What's up, guys? I am back, and I am going to share another story with you guys. Let me kill that damn voiceover. It's always got to speak when I don't want it to speak. You feel me? Anyways, I've got another story for you after I come in here in my dirty little kitchen. But before we start my story, I've got to show you this. Yum, yum, guys. Oh my gosh. Check it out. Oh, ah! Oh, hi, mother. Damn it. All right, so I pulled the lid off, you know, not thinking, and the hot juice landed on my toe. Ah. That's hot, mother. Damn. That was hot. Anyways, chicken in the crock pot, right over here, right there. I ain't taking that lid off again. Hell no. But it's a whole chicken, you know, a full size. You know what I'm saying? Not just a piece of chicken, just a whole chicken. All right. It's gonna be yummy, delicious. And I didn't do nothing special. Salt, pepper, you know. Let it cook. It'll be done about 7 o'clock, which is, I don't even know what time it is right now, but yeah. Anyways, let's do a story, shall we? Let's do it. Alright, guys. So, the day that Pearl saved my life, and when I say that, I literally mean that she saved my life. So I was in Washington, and I was doing some schooling out there, and shut this, guys. Well, I'm in Washington, and I'm doing schooling and stuff, and when I'm gonna cut this way. When I first went out there, it might get dark a second. When I first had got out there, I had been staying with a friend, and wow, it's dark in here. Sorry, guys. I've been staying with a friend, and me and him decided we was gonna go and walk up to the store to get some food, something to eat. Now it was later in the evening. It was almost dark. It's maybe not even maybe a 10-minute walk, and so it was me, him, and my guide dog Pearl, and we're walking. And this was on the way back after getting the food. There's this median that you cross, okay? When you cross, it was, trying to figure out how to explain this best. You cross over and there was a median in the middle. So you had to cross through this light, get to the middle, and you had to stop again and then walk again, okay? Well, it had started raining really hard. Rain was just pouring down, and we were crossing over. We got to the other side, and somehow I got my dog facing the wrong direction, and she stopped at the edge of it or whatever, and I tell her forward because I thought the traffic was going the right direction, and I walked straight out in the middle of traffic. And you might say, well, why did the dog even allow that? Because the dog will listen to you. You tell the dog what, you know, give it the command, it's going to listen. And anyway, I get all turned around, and there was a big truck coming from one direction and cars coming from the other direction. And as I was trying to tell her forward because I didn't realize I was going the wrong direction, she completely disobeyed me and literally jerked me and pushed me out of the traffic all the way back over to the side of the road. And even though it got my orientation off and everything else, if my dog would have not done that, would have not disobeyed my direct order for her to go forward and start pushing up against me and pulling me the other direction, I wouldn't be here today, guys. She saved my life. and my friend's life, because I'm trying to help him, because he didn't have a guide dog, and it started raining real hard, and he wasn't wanting to use his cane, so he grabbed onto me, and that's kind of part of why I've got kind of off my, you know, mobility a little bit, you know, off a direction too, because I'm trying to worry about him and worry about, you know, me and my dog going the right direction. But if she wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't be here today talking to you guys. So wherever Pearl is, you know, I will never ever in my life forget her, because she saved my life, and it was the most amazing thing ever. And it doesn't sound like much, but if you would have, you know, if you could have saw the exact way that everything happened, the way that she did it, it'd be totally different. She saved my life. You know, they don't train these dogs to do things like that. These dogs are just trained to guide you without running into stuff, to keep you from, you know, stepping off of sidewalks or curbs or tripping. A lot of people misunderstand that. They think the dogs can actually call the lights and stuff like that. The dogs don't call the stoplights. You got to call the traffic, and then you got to give your dog that command to go forward. A lot of people think that the dogs can tell what the color of the light is, and that's not the case. Dogs are colorblind. They know nothing about whether a light's red or green or yellow. They have no clue of that. They know nothing about that, because they're colorblind. So with Pearl doing that, going the extra mile to make sure that I was safe, was an amazing thing that she did. Amazing. And I've got another story for you why I had to get rid of her. And it really broke my heart, because I love that dog with all my heart. I love that dog very much. That dog changed my life in many ways. She introduced me to freedom. She introduced me to, new things, being able to go and do what I want when I wanted, and not have to worry about someone helping me. And it was her that did that for me. It was her that, you know, changed my life, and I love her so much for it. And I will thank her a million times for saving my life. And if she could hear me today, or hear what I'm saying to her, I would tell her, you know, again and again, thank you so much for saving my life, because I love her, you know, and I'll always miss her. She was my life, and I had to get rid of her. I didn't want to, but I had to. But I'll never forget Pearl. She was my best friend. And, you know, I love my dog I have now just as much, but me and Pearl, we had our connection, and nothing could ever be, you know, replace that, no matter what. And I want you guys to know that if you get a guide dog, you got to understand something, that if anything ever happens and you got to get another guide dog, don't ever expect your new dog to be the same as your last dog. And don't expect that relationship to be the same. Yes, expect, you know, both of you to bond and care for each other and take care of each other, but just don't never treat it as it was like your other dog, because it's just going to leave you with disappointment. You got to love your new dog for who that, you know, for who it is, for who she or he is. And you'll bond, and everything will be fine, but I'm just giving you, you know, heads up. Anyways, if you guys want to hear that story, I'll tell it on the next video. That you know, thinking of that, it almost tears me up every time. But I'm you know, I'm a strong person, and yeah. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that story. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. You guys mean the world. Shout out to Chris. Chris, hope you're doing good today. and everybody else out there, MS Blue Wings, Jerry, all you guys. I love you guys. Justice, you guys take care. I'll be back soon. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back.